Hello, Soul Tribe Collective. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are tuned in to Esoteric Guidance, and my name is Nehru. I apologize the previous video for the collective tarot reading cut off. I'm not sure if I bumped the phone or something touched the screen of the phone or what have you. But, excuse me. I apologize for that. And I was just finishing up our angel numbers at that time. So anyway, thank you so much again, Soul Tribe Collective, for being a part of the channel and the energy here. If you're a karmic, I hope you learned something. Yeah. Highest Divine White Light, we thank you for this wonderful day. Thank you for all of the happenings within it. Because we are firm believers in all things working together for our good. Because we are those who love you and are called according to your purpose. Not in a religious way, but in a righteous, honoring way. One that brings glory and honor to you. One not full of shame, witchcraft, manipulation, narcissism, deceit, and shame. We bring honor to your name, not shame. So this means we're not the ones in the church begging for your money. We're not telling you, manipulating you, that you need to be here every week. Because if you don't, you're going to hell. We are not the manipulators of that sort. And we are not manipulators of any sort. We are honest beings, here to do a job. Okay? So, Soul Tribe Collective, again, welcome in. Oh, also, new subscribers, Shauna. I think I'm pronouncing your name right. Okay? Thank you so much for being a part of the channel. It could be Shayna. Shayna. I apologize. Whichever. Welcome to the channel. I said inherent. It's coherent. So welcome to the channel, Coherent. And yeah, I think I have everyone. All right. So yeah, so we are going to continue with our journey through What's Your Aura? Okay, written, authored by Mystic Michela. I picked this handy-dandy book up. There might be something about blues clues or clues. We might be getting clues, more clues. We've been getting clues, Soul Tribe Collective. Yeah. So we are in chapter 7. And we are going to pick up and finish up with our colors, and then we're going to go into, then I'll finish up with the colors, and then we're going to go into some exercises and some other sections covering a first date self-analysis, start a club, revisit past relationships. That is a, I don't think so. 404 on the video timer, 404, 86 degrees and 954. That's a 9 and a 9, 954. Okay. And 14 with the 86 degrees. Okay. Oh, and when I said that, it was 404. So 4 times 4 is also, or 4 times 4, excuse me, is 16. So again, any of those numbers might resonate with you. So let's take a look. Or 4 plus 4 could be 8s. Okay. So the colors that we are going to cover today are green, indigo, pink. Oh no, I think I covered green the over green the other day? No. So green, indigo, pink, turquoise, and orange. Okay. So let's get started. There is a calming vibration that many of us crave, and green auras bring that to any relationship. Green auras have the ability to separate the emotions that can distract from the reality and cause discord. And because of that, they are wonderful companions to those who have a hard time doing the same. Green auras are uniquely able to see the world in a series of interconnected systems. In a relationship, they strive for comprehension and ways to improve the flow of its design. Because green auras are uniquely able to self-contain their thoughts and emotions, they must be reminded that not everyone has this ability. The perfect date for a green aura involves a thoughtful combination of intellect and adventure. A wine tasting paired with a fusion cuisine allows for both entertainment and intelligent conversation. That sounds a lot like me. When spending time with friends, the green aura loves to be in a context of like-minded individuals, often exchanging ideas and getting excited about the nuances of whatever specific interest, recent research, or field of study they all have in common. The journey for the green aura in friendship or romantic relationship is to check in on the ways the other person thinks and feels, rather than seeing everything from their own perspective alone. Okay, so a well-rounded view is extremely important. Green auras, every aura. Okay, making sure their feelings are known and I skipped something. Early in romantic relationships, green auras are intense and emotive. Making sure their feelings are known and the vision they see for their future partnership is clear. Over time, their words can taper off, leaving their partners to wonder if they still feel the same. Okay? Expressing feelings is ways a necessary practice. Expressing feelings is always a necessary practice, and is one green auras should pay particular attention to. Green auras are peaceful energies. Thank you for your peaceful energy, green auras. They cover a sense of stability, or always crave a sense of stability. I said cover. In this ever-changing world, giving the people they love the same sense of system and foundation is their way of showing this love. Okay? Very good qualities, green auras, and be careful of some things, obviously. Indigo. For indigo auras, relationships are micro-universes. The feelings and emotions surrounding them have a cosmic impact on the indigo's aura of self-worth, feelings, and outlook of on life. Indigo auras are naturally highly perceptive of not only others' thoughts and emotions, but also the root of cause of these thoughts and emotions. Thus, indigo auras are constantly attempting to softly uncover wounds and unsaid feelings to heal the ones they love. Romance for indigo auras is a peaceful connection. They enjoy feeling safe and at home with their partner in these love connections. They require balance and don't always need verbal reassurances of the bond they share. As an ideal date for the indigo aura is one where their romantic interest is acquainting them with one of their interests, such as sightseeing in a part of town they grew up in, or introducing them to their favorite pastime. Because of the indigo aura's intense ability to connect, they likely have strong and yet few friendships. Since they expend so much emotional and spiritual energy on the people they bring into their innermost circle, they cannot have many, of course, right? That makes sense. But so it's quality, not quantity, for the indigo aura. That's a good thing. Favoring smaller groups or one-on-one interactions. They prefer in-depth conversation with a friend over a cup of tea to a wild night on the town. That's me. When overwhelmed, they may disappear from friendships to repair their energetic boundaries. That is again me. Indigos are quiet creatures, energetically cloaking themselves against the louder and more vibrant forces in their surroundings. But to know an indigo is to understand the depth at which they flow and how being with them pulls anyone else into an undertow of deep reflection and cocoon-like safety. So people should feel safety around you. 12:03 when I looked at the video timer. Yeah. Okay. Also, there's something again on the screen about stealing kisses. It's 10:02. Okay. So there might be something significant for someone. Maybe someone's trying to steal kisses. Maybe someone's doing that underhandedly. Okay. So, or maybe someone's coming in genuinely, and that is their way of maybe that's one of their ways of flirting or getting your attention or something. Okay. Or I don't know, maybe they pay attention to your lips for some reason. Anyway, so pink auras. The pink aura exists in a world of their own creation. While they don't enjoy leaving this place, they are more than happy to let others in who share the enthusiasm and joy that they do. Pink auras are optimistic energies, bringing with them their own view of life that they wish for their relationships to have as well. In close connections, they epitomize rose-colored glasses, silver linings, and the bright side of everything. Those who can truly appreciate this are often taken by the pink aura's charming vibration and magical interpretation of the world. Romantic connections for a pink aura are about unity and peace. They enjoy talking about how to make every moment count and need a partner who finds this discourse invigorating and not immature. A pink aura dream date consists of the romantic, thoughtful endeavor, such as a drive-in movie followed by milkshakes and burgers at a local soda bar, or a quaint picnic in a picturesque area. Again, I am big on picnics. Yeah. Oh, by the way, let me just say this again as a reminder to our divine masculines and divine feminines to be yourself. Okay? 88 might be significant for you. Be yourself, divine masculines, divine feminines. Okay? Don't overthink things. Don't overthink what your first gesture is going to be. Don't overthink Yeah, or even or underthink. You know what I mean? Or don't take the approaching your divine masculine or your divine feminine. Don't take it too lightly either. Okay? Again, your balanced energy is what got you to this point. That is what's going to continue to propel you forward in and out of whatever relationship that might be, or whatever is coming your way, whoever that is. Okay? I don't mean what like they're an animal. But whatever that is coming your, whoever that is, I just said, well, it's energy, that's why I say what. That is coming your way, okay? Again, just like letting yourself go, don't let yourself go once you get your significant other. That's how you got them. Continue to take care of yourself physically. How did you get them? Because you were in shape. You were going to the gym 3 days a week, man. You were running. You were walking a couple miles, or you were doing something to take care of that belly so you could see your shoelaces. I mean, you were taking care of yourself. You know, you weren't letting hair grow in unsightly places. And, you know, man, you were taking care of yourself. Women, you were taking care of yourself. You didn't let your weight go. You were doing your facials and all of that when you were getting ready for him or her. Well, yeah, men, women, whoever. Men can do facials too, right? I take care of my skin. Okay, so whatever that is, right? You continue to do those things, but when getting ready to reach out to them or contact them, or maybe you're already in touch with one another, okay? Divine masculines, divine feminines, but you're about to let them know. Perhaps you're already in their energy, but they do not know that you are the divine masculine. But you have revelation of it. 17 minutes exactly on the timer. Oh, and it is 10:07 and 87 degrees. Okay? So, and 18 seconds on the microwave. Wow. So that's a 7, 87, 10:07, and 17 minutes exactly on the timer. Synchronicities, we are all about it on this channel. So, yeah, don't overthink or underthink, okay? It is very important, your approach, yes, okay? But it's more important that you take the step, okay? And let your intentions and your heart be known, than you coming up with the exact right perfect words, the exact right perfect bouquet, the exact right perfect card, the exact right perfect, it's, yeah, okay? So don't overthink it, okay? Do not overthink it. Soul Tribe Collective, okay? Continuing the pink aura. Okay, we're talking about picnics, friendship. Okay, so friendships with a pink aura are often full of surprises, as they love to bring their companions along on their planned escapes from reality. Taking their friends to brunch, followed by a spa day or a night out to a VIP lounge are some of the ways pink auras show their friends love and attention. I'm definitely good for some type of VIP, like, yeah, lounge. Not club, not that, but something where, yeah. Pink auras are often ridiculed for their bubbling energy, and in relationships, they must be watchful for anyone who tries to capture their unique magic. So watch out for leeches. I spoke about that in the video I posted earlier today, Soul Tribe Collective, about love leeches. We are free of them, those of us who resonate with the timeline that I am sharing on this channel, and take it away as their own. Many times, pink auras can feel isolated and misunderstood, not understanding how they came to be at a place in a relationship where they trigger others. The pink aura's journey is about loving who they are in a mindful and self-aware way, so that I'm just reminded I should have got more fruit today from the store. That's for someone to I didn't get any more fruit. So that they can choose others who equally appreciate this ability. By the way, if you do not include fruit in your, I would say on the daily basis, some type of fruit, a banana, a apple, a berry, something, and I don't mean like not in a tartare, like that doesn't count, okay? The olives on your pizza, I like olives, no, okay, let's not cheat ourselves in any aspect, okay? So, turquoise energy. Turquoise auras are mirror holders in relationships. They show the other person who they are in an attempt to give them essential and life-altering insights. Because of this, the people they partner with might project their own self-loathing upon the turquoise aura. Okay, so that is a mirroring energy. Okay, so say for instance, those of you who are not familiar with mirroring energies, this is how this could work. Okay, you are vibrant, unconditionally loving when you are left alone and to your own devices. You are self-loving. You are love-giving. You are high vibrational. You are giving. Okay, you are helpful. You are enthusiastic. You are charming. You are charismatic. Okay, when you are your truly high vibrational self. Okay. So some might consider that faluting, but it's not, at least not in the way that most people understand what the word highfalutin mean. Okay, it's derogatory in most cases the way that people see that word. Okay, so you're going along, tra-la-la-la line through the tulips, and here comes a serpent. In whatever form that is, again, the man or the woman shows up wearing a different pair of pants or a different skirt, Soul Tribe Collective, until we get the message. Okay, so we're going along, that snake, whatever that might look like, okay, could be an addiction, drugs, a person, physical temptation, sexual temptation, right, sacral energy. It could be mental, right, captivity and anguish, right? It could be anything, whatever that serpent represents. Here it comes, and you're doing wonderful, right? You're well on your way, single, loving life, doing good. Then you meet somebody at the job, let's say, okay? They were just hired. He or she, you notice them, I mean, but it's nothing, there are no sparks or anything, but you say hi, you're in meetings and that, right? You're cordial, right? They're cordial, they seem nice enough, everybody seems receiving of them, they're receiving and reciprocating that genuine, cordial, whatever, right? Okay, energy. Couple months go by, right? And things are good, right? No difference. And they come to you, and suddenly one day, they ask you, you're both, grabbing some coffee, whatever, lunch, walking out together, walking in together. And they hint at dinner, lunch, a date. Okay? So you see no harm in it. Sure. You can grab a drink, we could, whatever. Okay? Again, you're in your high, purest, truest, highest self at this time. Then, rose-colored glasses on, as we often do, Earth Angels. We have to watch that. We have to be careful. We have to take those off and throw those away. What are rose-colored glasses? Rose-colored glasses is logic or emotions. It could be either or, whichever one that you're looking through at the time or not, that's causing you to see what really isn't there, the illusion. Okay? That's the 3D glasses that you get out of the cereal box. Okay? It looks like Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to bite your head off, but Tyrannosaurus Rex really isn't. Okay? It's just an image. Okay? So, or illusion. So, that is how it starts off. But then, as things go along, you start noticing some things about yourself. So you start noticing that you're not journaling as much. You start noticing you only meditate every so often, not every day like you used to. Right? So you start noticing these changes about yourself. This energy does not agree with you. Because they are energetically pulling you away from, that's a leech. They are energetically pulling you away from your high self, your truest self, and pulling you down into going out more often, into social clubs and all that sort of thing that you do not do, partying, right? You don't do those things in and of yourself. Eating badly, right? More often, right? Maybe spending money on things that you normally do not spend your money on, right? Going beyond your financial means or stretching your budget beyond what you should, right? So this is what a spiritual leech looks like. This is what a dark energy looks like when they attach themselves to you. This is what mirroring energy looks like, Soul Tribe Collective. This is what that looks like. So again, how do you feel right now in the relationship that you are in right now today? How were you functioning before you started this relationship with this individual? And how do you function today? That will let you know what they brought to the table and what they continue to bring to the table, and whether or not you are consuming what is being offered from them or not, by them or not. Okay? Turquoise auras are loving, giving, and helping people. In romantic relationships, they want a lifestyle that reflects their own openness and adaptability. A perfect date for a turquoise aura is one where they can be in an adaptable and invigorating environment. A music festival with seats on a lawn, or a day of green market shopping with local vendors are both fun first-time connections for the turquoise aura to not only be themselves but also to see their partner as they are. Outings with friends should be movement-based as well, as the turquoise aura seems to balance best with others when in motion. Garage sale hopping, or which I enjoy that, or a day of volunteering, of course, provides turquoise auras with the context they feel most themselves in. Honest and open conversations, emotional exchanges, and prioritizing energetic exchange or connections over material possessions are ways turquoise auras feel solid in a partnership. Turquoise auras journey in a relationship. The turquoise auras journey in any relationship is to immerse themselves in a sea of energetic connection and be able to pick out the threads of who they are. Venus when they are trying to show the other person. Okay, so for me in regards to the turquoise energy. Definitely loving, caring, right, giving, all that stuff. We're all that. All earth angels are that. All high vibrational beings are all of those things. Okay. I was going to mention lifestyle. Garage sales, conversation. I should have mentioned it when I thought about it, because now I'm trying to remind myself of the thought and I'm not catching it. Oh, understanding the gifts. Oh, so this is what I was going to say. Thank you, Divine Source. So for me, I am not at all impressed with natural things when it comes to spiritual connection. I am not impressed with natural things when it comes to spiritual connections. It's just turned 1022. 1022. 122 might be a number that you are seeing frequently. So, that is not a love language for me. It's nice to get things. It's nice to receive material gifts. But again, my love language is time. Okay, and the video cut off today, the collective tarot reading, just like the last video posted, I think, cut off as well. But anyway, I think I mentioned that early in this video earlier. I just wanted to make sure So anyway, so for me, time together, of course, time is not a material thing, is my love language. If someone doesn't have time for me, then they're not for me. Okay? I've learned that someone could tell you I love you all day long, but if they do not prioritize you, then you're not significant to them. You do not matter to them. Okay? So material things are not, again, it's nice to get. Okay? I look forward to my next card, which will probably be a coupe. I'm definitely on the coupe thing. I'm definitely on the sport coupe thing. I'm definitely on the two-door thing. Right? Back seats are fine. But I'm definitely on the sport coupe thing for the everyday driver car. Okay, I've been one who's had luxury sedans, Mercedes and Audi A8s, and I've had the flagship cars. But I am definitely on the coupe thing, something a bit more personable, because that's just the energy I'm in. Okay? And where I am in life in general, right? I don't need all that room for everybody, because I'm not trying to carry everybody with me. Just a select few. Okay? So yeah, right? Then our last is orange. So, let's take a look at the orange aura for relationships and see what's key and important about those. Okay? Orange auras find romance and friendships to be imperative. Confirmation with the motorcycle star. So we're on to something, orange auras. Let's listen up. Solid foundations, structures of support, and loyal connections are all part of the orange aura's vision of what a complete life entails. I will say this right from the get-go. Okay? And this is something that I've made adjustments to since taking back my energy from everyone who did not deserve it, which was practically everyone in my life. So, I'm trying to think of when you take your energy back, Soul Tribe Collective, expect people to be angry and upset with you. Okay? Expect them to be. They may not say anything until your life changes significantly for the better, and then they'll come crawling back like a roach. Or some other insect, but roach. Okay? So, orange represents sacral energy. If you, here's something, this is what I was going to say. This is what I've changed. One thing that I've changed about a rule about me in relationships. Platonic, romantic, it doesn't matter. If you break loyalty with me once, we are done. If you break loyalty with me one time and I find out, we are done. Done with the friendship, done with the romantic ship, done with all of it. Done. Done. That is something that I've changed about me to prevent me from overgiving. Confirmation. To prevent overgiving from me. Sting is on the screen, on the echo screen. The music artist Sting, right? So there might be something about Sting or a sting. Maybe someone's getting stung. There might be something about bees or a bee. Beach. Beach. There might be something about a bee or a couple of them. Well, how does it go? A gaggle of bitches, a herd of hoes. There's a third one. A gaggle of bitches, a herd of hoes. There's a something of sluts. I'm thinking of, there's a slew of sluts. Right? So there might be something about that, right? There might be something about that. Maybe that's the karmic group of people that came up against us. Okay? So, orange auras, let's get going. We are running, kind of long today. Long-winded, I guess. Okay? So solid foundations, structures of support, and loyal connections are all a part of orange aura's vision of what a complete life entails. Orange auras view relationships as multitasking entities, therefore they often mix work and love together. I do believe this to a degree. If the divine masculine and divine feminine, I'm not speaking about karmic relationships, fuck that. Yeah, and fuck them. Okay? I'm speaking of divine masculines and divine feminine unions that come together in righteousness, in clarity of spirit, in purity. Those relationships, there is something to running your family or managing the household as a business. There's something to that. When it comes to the finances, managing it like a business. You can hire your children. They could be 3, 4, 5 years, 7, 8, 12, 10 years old. You can hire your children, tax write-off, put that into a 529 plan or whatever your state's education plan if you want to, or whatever, right? It's complete tax write-off. You can pay them up to whatever that amount, whatever the single deduction limit is, whatever that happens to be. Right now it's I don't know, 12 grand, 1265 or 12, whatever it is today, the standard deduction. You can pay them up to that amount, and it'd be tax-free. Again, you have to work the calculation depending on your tax situation and blah, 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 right? But you have to work all that numbers. But generally, you can do that. And it'd be a deduction for your business as a tax deduction, right? It's a payroll tax deduction because they're on payroll. And you're helping them out. So you run the family functioning as a business. There's something to that. Okay? Creating businesses, this is what the next line says, creating businesses with friends, placing people who are loyal to them in strategic places, and creating bonds that surpass the constraints of any other code interests them. I am definitely one about collaborations, working together. I do this well, you do that well, let's bring it together and create some magic. I'm very much about that. Okay, collaborations. Orange auras have no problem using relationships to get ahead, and they see this as a normal and preferred way to get where they want to go. I am more of the mindset of helping you get to where you want to go. It's great if I get something out of it, and I do, okay? But my place here in this lifetime is to be an abundant sower. I will reap abundantly. That's not for me to even control, okay? It's not for you to control outside of your giving what comes into you. And that is how you control what it comes into you. Again, what you put out, you get back, okay? And that means in every way. STDs, if you put an STD out, okay, you gonna get one, or you got it from someone. That's just, right? You put out what you get, okay? Right? And in the way of energy, you get back what you put out. Confirmation. There are a lot of vehicle confirmations today. That might be something that's good for us, Soul Tribe Collective. New vehicles. There's a lot of vehicle confirmations today. So orange auras, they are very honest about it and make it clear to the people entering this arrangement what is expected of them. Romantic relationships for the orange aura are about a shared dream, one in which the orange aura's partner is just as enthusiastic about similar goals. They tend to be very romantic and are big on gestures that display their larger-than-life affection. An ideal date for an orange aura consists of showing exactly how much they enjoy their date's company by way of a fancy dinner or coveted sideline tickets to the big game. Okay. Again, for me, time together. So, any experience for me, okay? Any experience where we can enjoy the sights and sounds, but the other remains the focal point, the other individual, the partner remains the focal point, is good. So what do I mean? Or best, I should say. They're all good. So a sporting event is nice. It's good to go to. But there is something else that's the main focus. So something, and I'm a sapiosexual, okay? Highly in tune or highly attracted to the mental of someone, the psyche of the individual. I love deep conversations. So talk to me about the dreams you had when you were 2 and how those resonate with you today at 35. Talk to me about what happened to you when you were 8 and the revelations that you've had since then, or things that you've been shown esoterically, energetic. Talk to me about your purpose here in this lifetime. Okay, talk to me about insights into past journeys, lifetimes, right? The ethereal things and journeys that you've been on. Talk to me about your timeline jumping, right? I love those deep self-improvement conversations, self-development focused conversations, charismatic, uplifting, optimistic. I like those types of conversations. So something that's different than, say, a sporting event. So for instance, that going to the lounge. So you have the wine, maybe you have some finger foods, but it's about the conversation, okay? And an art gallery, okay? The focus is on the interpretation of. So that conversation, there's a lot of conversation between the 2 individuals, okay? So that is more sapiosexual energy to me than going to a sporting event. The only way a sporting event would offer that same level of exchange sapiosexually, or I guess, is if my partner or I are participating in the event. So, if my partner is a Lakers cheerleader, right? So if my partner is a Lakers cheerleader, me going to the event, watching her cheer, okay? Go gold and purple, Mamba mentality for life. I'm a Lakers fan. I'm not a fan of their team today. I am a Lakers fan, okay? And I might catch some backdraft for that. You need to love them no matter what. Well, the team's not being properly represented currently by, I'll just leave it at that. And say Mamba mentality for life. So, right. And that's a funny example that I use about the cheerleader. So if that provides a higher, again, sapiosexual type of exchange of energy and interacting, connecting, than if neither one of us are in the event, but we're just going to enjoy, which is fine. That's good. It's fun, right? But it's not the same interaction with your partner. Okay. So I'm going to go because I'm going to hurry up here because I think the phone needs to be charged. An ideal date, fancy dinner, okay. They will arrange large group outings complete with transportation and top-notch service. Getting their friends private access to clubs and events is something Orange Auras will pull strings to do. When an Orange Aura wins at life, the people in their relationships seem to feel the same sense of success as they feel tied to the person they helped journey there. So I am definitely one who rejoices with those who rejoice. It's 1040 on the timer. Please look up the angel number 1040 Soul Tribe Collective. Look up that angel number. It's 89 degrees. That's 17. But yes, okay. So I am a big proponent, big promoter of, when I was a tax accountant and had my practice in Florida, I was a part of, for a time, for some years, I was a part of, there might be someone's name, Eddie or George, okay, who's listening in, associated with this, whether on your karmic time, or on your timeline, I said karmic timeline, on your timeline, Soul Tribe Collective, or on mine, Eddie or George, or both. And so, but very quickly, I was always on Facebook promoting these other companies, whether it was a photographer, a realtor, or what. I love promoting other companies. I am a cheerleader and advocate for others. That is part of the justice part of my energy. And again, this is not just me. It's all of the Soul Tribe Collective. When we are our authentic selves, that is very easy to do. When you are authentically you, you are very, that needs to be a book, Authentically You. You are very giving, very caring, very attentive. You are aware, not over giving and not under giving. You are very aware. Okay? All right. So, yeah. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in, Soul Tribe Collective. Again, to Shayna, Coherent, and others who have recently joined the Soul Tribe Collective on this platform. Thank you so much. Again, the purpose of the channel is to help us all become our highest, purest, truest version of ourselves possible. We do that by, although existing in this physical body, we do that with an external observation. And that is the 3D. That is, that is the third eye, not 3D. That is the third eye, okay, in your crown chakra. Okay? Thank you so much as always. Again, happy Friday to you. If you are part of the disaster relief efforts in Florida in any way, shape, form, or fashion, over the phone or what have you, energetically even, those who are needing to be protected or who needed to be protected, I know that they were protected, and those who needed to have things uprooted and rearranged, I know that those things happened as well. Thank you so much, Soul Tribe Collective. Much love to you. As always, be encouraged. This is Esoteric Guidance, and my name is Nehru. Again, email address, should you want to reach out to me, is theencourager333@gmail.com. As always, be encouraged.